Shalom, all praises. Shalom, all praises to Yahawashi, the honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect. Bahashem Chakodash. My name is Jacob from Plaintables Camp. All right, so it's the medical futurist. He did this video 6 years ago, and it sounds like he has a like a Norway, Swedish, somewhere up there in the northern uh, European countries, and he's reviewing the implant. He's called the medical futurist. What is this? He's the medical futurist. And he says whether it's a good idea. He mentions what is RFID, dangerous things. You should be familiar with this guy. This pudgy Edomite guy right here. He runs the company Dangerous Things, and they show you
the option to customize it more, and with the other.
That's the implant. That's the Vivoke Crypto Bionic implant. And that's the website you can go to right there. Vivokey.com. That's a cylindrical microchip. Now, we believe this is the mark of the beast when it's forced on you. All right. Otherwise, you're breaking the law, because they're making cuttings in your flesh. And, you're not of the elect anyway. Well, I pray I'm not of the elect. But there's this little argument. Oh, what if they force it on you? What if you get it before it's mandatory? Okay, these are all questions for people that are not of the elect, all right, and don't have any faith. All right, the curse, the prophecy in the curse is that if you take the implant when it's forced, that it's the mark of the beast. Because you could have got this 20 years ago. People have gotten medical devices in their flesh. All right, when it's forced, and again, if you depended on the system for survival, you're not of the elect. All right.
It's as simple as it gets for the basic.
Okay. You're going to show it getting implanted.
Just take a nice big deep breath in and exhale, release.
Let's see if we go back a little bit.
Nice big deep breath in.
Okay, that was pretty much the beginning. That's the microchip getting implanted. And that's he got that video from Fast Company. So whoever that company is, Fast Company. Yeah, I don't really care about his feelings toward it. So he looking kind of freaked out. So, but he's a medical futurist. So he's definitely. There's no way you're gonna have a site called Medical Futurist with 212,000 subs and don't think that's okay. That's just my opinion. But you can listen to it and see what his actual opinion is if you care. But just making you aware of it. This is all stuff you should have already seen already. It's RFID. This has an RFID reader on the door. He's probably going to unlock the door. All right. Let's see what you're going to say.
The plan is that I'm going to wait for the tech.
And normally YouTube, they favor more so the video than the audio, but it depends on how connected the YouTube channel is, whether it's, copyright or not. But, I'm reviewing the video and I'm giving my original commentary. So it is fair use.
The enthusiasm is put to rest. The plan is that I'm going to wait for the tech to catch up with my vision for the future. Because I believe in a few years, chip implants will have better security, bigger capacity.
Okay, so he says he's going to wait. Well, this is 6 years ago. And he turned the comments off. People were probably lighting the comments up. 160,000 views is October 22nd, 2019, right before this is in the midst of the pandemic. Okay. It's in the midst of it. That's when it started to come out. September, October, November, I think. He said he's going to wait. Okay, that's fine. But, he's going to definitely be on board. The medical futurist, he's definitely about implants and technology. in my opinion. There's no way you're a medical futurist and you're not going to be with this. All right. You said what is FR? You should already know what RFID is.
Putting implants, microchips, right, into
Yes.
them. We've seen something like this here. There was a company that
In Wisconsin,
right,
yeah.
so they could get stuff out of the vending machine with these
Yeah.
microchips. So what's happening?
Well, you can make payments. You can open and unlock doors. Anything that you can authenticate and verify your identity through radio frequency transmission, you can use it on. All right. Whether it be tracking products or authenticating security, whether it be computers, online, door.
In the past couple of years, Sweden has.
Okay, so you get it. All right, you get it. All right, Revelation 13, let's jump to the point. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or their forehead. All right, you put the Strong's Concordance on, right? And you go to Mark G5480. You click it. I click the mouse wheel. It comes right up. We got the word charagma, and then you got the root word charex. All right. This goes back to the ivy leaf of Bacchus. Different variations of the word charagma and charex. All right. And we're going. If the Israelites, we're going to have to register with the common people and be marked with the ivy leaf of Bacchus, because, which is Dionysus, which means you are a worshiper of that god. All right, that's basically Hellenization, meaning to be made a Greek, which is a bad thing. All right, to be made a Greek, all right, because that means you're going away from Yahweh and His Son Yahawashi. Mark branded upon horses, the things carved, sculpted. So this word existed before the prophecy came out. So this is one of the words that John thought it would be best, or whoever translated it from John's speech to Greek, he thought it was, and this was an Israelite, he thought it was the best word to be used to describe the vision that John saw. All right, charagma. Let's see if that's actually in the sentence. Yep, charagma is here, because when you click on it, these words, these here are the root words. So when you guide the mouse over each one, you can actually, it corresponds to the word down there in the receptus, which Texas receptus means text received. All right, and you can see it goes along each word. By, we got agorisai. Cell, we got polase, and we got mark, we got charagma, so we know right there. All right. It said he causeth all. It says, and that no man, let me go back to 16, and he causeth all, yeah, there, pas or pantas, the root would be pas, right? All right, yeah. So this is the actual word in the sentence, and this is the root. So pantas, the root is pas, which means all. In this sense, is referring to everyone. All right. Sometimes it can refer to some of all types. Well, technically, it is referring to some of all types, actually, because every single person on earth is not going to be microchipped, because the elect are not going to be microchipped. All right, so it is going to some of all types. Let me just click on it so you can see what I'm talking about. Because does it describe? Yeah, say individually, each, every, in all, everyone, all things, everyone, some of all types. So in this, some of all types. So basically, every group on Earth is going to get microchipped. All right, but not 100% of every group is going to get microchipped. All right, so the Israelites are going to be microchipped. All right, the biblical Israelites, so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, people scattered, but not all of them are going to be. All right, so you're going to have a group of Judites in America that are going to get a microchip, but not every single One of them are going to be microchipped. Some of them are the elect. You have Judites and Ephraimites and Zebulonites and Issachar and Levi that are scattered over in different communities all over the earth. Some of them are going to be microchipped and some of them aren't. Yeah, some Edomites that are not going to be microchipped. All right. Some, but the most people will be. All right. So some of all types would be a better uh, description, because everybody on earth is not going to be microchipped, but mostly the overwhelming percentage of the earth will be microchipped. All the world's nations are going to microchip their population. All right, so that's how you break that down. All right, because the elect will not be microchipped whatsoever. None of the elect will be microchipped at all. All right, so I'll leave that there. You pretty much get it. The Saragma. All right. The mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand of the bat as a badge of the followers of the Antichrist. Things carved, sculpted, graven work. All right, so we know it's going to be cut into the flesh. All right, so John, the translator that was John's scribe. I don't think John spoke or wrote Greek. So the Israelite that translated his words, sought charagma to be best used, because it was already a word that was in use in Greek before the prophecy. And this is a thing that was, cut to the flesh. When John described it to his scribe, it was carved, and this is the mark that they use to buy and sell and to engage in any commerce or trade. The elect will be shut out of the system of trade and commerce and in buying and selling. All right, and when you get this mark, this is a badge of servitude. All right, this is the mark you will receive. Mark branded on horses. See, this is a carve, so it's cut, so we know it's into the flesh, and it's going to be a unique mark, distinguishing from the rest of your body. That, and what modern day technology is, what computers technology. So it's not going to be just like a X or a plus or some type of mathematical sign. All right, or a tattoo written with your name on there, or a tattoo written with a number on there. All right, because anybody can put that there. But something unique would be to what technology, integrating with technology, which would be cylindrical or some type of flat microchip. All right, get you one last shot at the chip. They don't actually show the chip though. Oh, because it's in the syringe and Carax. That's Paragma and Carax. All right, so when he sticks it in,
Deep breath in and exhale,
it
release.
pierces the skin, then he pushes it right there. It goes right
There
in.
we go.
All right, he did it really fast too. Right there, in a second. So there you go. Revelation 13 chapter, referring to the mark of the beast. And he got this clip from Fast Company. So definitely beware. This is the mark of the beast, spoken about, broken down by John, that he received, prophecy that he received directly from Yahawashi. Shalom.